Alright, so it's been a while since I've done a video, and I have done a lot of changes. So I guess I'll get right into it. So, firstly, one of the things I've been working heavily on is the area controller. So, firstly, I've made a custom Unity element to edit the areas. This means that I can get a area that I make and automatically assign the bounds. For example, this one here is assigned to this area here, and you can see that if I make everything invisible and make this one alone visible, and from there, if this is, say, incorrect, or if it's completely new, actually let's just do that. Let's just go this one here, copy, remove, paste. So that's there now, and auto bounds, and if I make it actually visible, it will automatically assign to that area. What I plan on doing with this eventually is this one. Basically turning these areas into nodes, more or less, and then in the background there will be basically a simulation where the enemies will be able to move between the nodes and do battles, simulated battles, and be able to capture different areas. That's the plan anyway. Hope it will work out like that. My next step on that will be trying to get connections between these areas. My plan there is potentially making doors between the different areas, and they will just link between the two areas. Alternatively, they'll just figure out what's closest to them and try doing a link to there, and then I can manually add links in the editor. The other thing with that as well is I can set the clan here, and I can set it to be capturable or not capturable. That way, for example, there's a reptile clan. There will be a reptile clan, and their areas will not be able to be captured. The other thing is there's going to be main bases for the clans. They will also not be able to be captured. The outer areas are what's going to be capturable. I'll also put in cases for if certain amount of a clan has been captured, it will be harder to capture their areas, and vice versa, easier to capture areas if that clan has more area. That way it will be more of a there won't be a single clan completely decimated. I want all the clans to remain alive. It's for storyline reasons, I guess. So the other thing is I have decided I want to aim to get a demo out for Sage. This means I will be putting something out for Sage and presenting there. I hope I can get something done by then. But that's what this level here is for. So you can run through it. So I'll just show that now. And I've still got the default, well, not default, but placeholder assets. I am getting someone currently working on the mouse and someone else currently looking into some concept art. So, yeah. So first level will be simple. You don't have the wand at this point. It's basically teaching you to move. You'll have to jump over here and, I don't know, just basic tutorial stuff. One thing I have noticed that's problematic is the camera does not like the small areas. So I will need to fix that. Pick up the wand and it will play a cutscene, but I don't have that yet. Well, I did, but I removed it for now. And spawns an enemy, and this is basically first enemy you get and fight From here you'll be able to go up. This is going to be a ladder. Can't go up. Huh. Alright, ignore that. Pretend I went. This is still very beginner. Like, not beginner, but alpha, I suppose. Let me just go player. I'll just move it manually up here. So the idea is there will be a ladder there that moves you up to here. It is supposed to trigger when that enemy is killed. Oh, I'm not going to have a wand. Oh well. It's supposed to trigger when that enemy is killed, but yeah. It didn't, so I'll need to fix that. From here, a little bit of platforming, an enemy. You can just run past this one though. And jump on here and it opens up, because these will be boxes, by the way, like crates. Once you enter here, there'll be a short cutscene. The ceiling will cave in and 3 rats will drop in, and they're already slightly damaged from a battle happening above you, but you'll essentially have to fight them. And once you finish fighting them, you'll be able to exit here, and that would be the end of the demo. Stretch goal, I would also have a boss above us and basically a mouse village up there. I'm currently in a battle, because the idea is basically this is underneath the mouse village, and in the mouse village at this stage the rats are doing a little attack on the mouse village. During the attack, some of the floor, well, this roof will cave in, and that's where the rats here come from. And yeah, I believe that is it for that.